I was in adoration, as the Lord has commissioned me to do a 3-day retreat, just to be with Him and work alongside Him. During my time of adoration, He played the song from the soundtrack of The Passion of Christ, the Olive Garden night sky, when He was in Gethsemane. The picture said it all, as Jesus looked so sad with the crown of thorns on. I began to ask Him what was on His heart, because Father Ezekiel had been suffering terribly for the past 2 days, and I knew the Lord's heart was hurting as well. Then when I was just about to end the last song He was playing, I heard quietly in my heart, "You are on the brink of World War III. Consecrate a 7-day fast and pray." So I immediately began writing, "Jesus, I'm here, Lord." Jesus began, "Be with me, my beloved bride. Pray with me and petition the Father for mercy for the world. You are on the brink of World War III, and I've chosen you and all my beloved heart dwellers to be my little apostles of mercy, as St. Faustina was. There's nothing more irresistible than a pure soul who comes before the Father, petitioning that His will be done on earth. This is not His will yet, beloved one. But all players are in their position, and in the ready, at any moment to begin shooting missiles, rockets, bombs, and ultimately a nuclear attack that will devastate your nation and incite World War III. My people have become lax and weary from battle. I understand, my brides. How do you think I feel? My heart is also war-torn from death, devastation, the wickedness of this world, and the evil one and his servants. But my brides, you hold my authority. You have the power in your hands to yet again rewrite history and forestall the most devastating war the world will ever see, superseding all the wars that came before it. There's nothing glorious about war, but tremendous tragedy, suffering, loss, and demoralization. Please pray, my beloved brides. Consecrate a 7-day fast to petition the Father for mercy. Offer everything you can, the smallest to the greatest sacrifice you can give me. I am grateful for it all. And be with me in the garden, interceding, praying and believing, and calling forth my mercy to yet again forestall the horror that awaits mankind until the appointed time. Just then I looked up as I focused on the painting in my room, done by one of our sisters, of Blessed Mother weeping, holding Jesus in her belly, who is in the womb, that looked like the world. My mother weeps for the little ones, those who will become orphans in an instant. Children raising children because their parents will be lost in the war, lost in the fight. That is where you're headed, my brides. This will not just affect America, but the whole world. So please heed my warning seriously and pray, pray, pray like you have never done before. Pray for hardened hearts to be softened, their sleepers to wake up, especially my church, so they too can be privy to what is truly going on and come alongside you in prayer. The devastation will be tremendous, touching every citizen from the poor to the rich, as the Antichrist Obama will then avail himself to rise up as a victor in all of this, to end things and commence their long-awaited liberation of all things wicked and evil, the tribulation. It will be hell on earth quite literally, my beloved ones. I need your prayers and sacrifice. The world needs your prayers and sacrifice. The unbelieving and lost need your prayers and sacrifice. Stand with me, my brides. Do not let me down. I'm counting on you. I know you've been weary from this battle. And here, guys, Jesus was reading my thoughts at that moment, because I don't know about you, but I have with everything and concerning our nation, wondering when things would change, if our prayers have done anything at all, as I apologize to Jesus in my heart for hurting him with my unbelief. Jesus continued, "But things are changing behind the scenes. I have been slowly turning the tide, and that is the very reason they are escalating things and rather pushing feverishly to begin this war, because they know their time is short. But just as I told the Pharisees who wanted to take my life, their hour had not yet come. And I say the same to them. Their hour has not yet come. The reign of darkness is appointed for another time, very soon. If my beloved ones would pray, the Father may relent again, and you will be given more time, more grace, and more mercy in increments. Please pray, my dear ones. Heaven will hear and heal your land. And that was the end of Jesus' message. I bless you, family, with the grace of prayer and supplication to be poured out upon us all. We will need it for the days ahead, and to be sensitive to stay with Jesus in the garden and pray the Father's will be done. And for the sake of his sorrowful passion, that he would have mercy upon the whole world.